Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I just wanted to talk about Torico, aka Lunacy. This is, I guess the name in Japanese is, I'm not going to pronounce this right, Gekka Mugentan? Gekka Mugentan. Torico. Okay, so this is known as Lunacy in the States, and Torico in Japan and PAL regions. This is a very, very sought after Sega Saturn game that's in the vein of something like Mansion of the Hidden Souls on Sega CD. I didn't play the Saturn one, but it looks similar. Or D, if you've played that on the PlayStation, 3DO, etc. It's not scary, at least what I've played of it. The PAL version is very expensive. The American version is astronomically expensive. And the Japanese version is usually about 12 bucks. I think I got this one on Mercari with a coupon, $7 or $8 with shipping included and everything all in. So I figured I'd give it a whirl. It's very hard to play in Japanese. There are walkthroughs on game FAQs that you can go on and, step by step figure out what to do. And on Halloween, I went downstairs into my basement. It's all finished and where my Saturn is set up. And I popped in Lunacy and there's the washing machine. I had fun with Lunacy and popped it in and enjoyed myself because I kind of got lost a little bit in the world and thought it was interesting. You get the gist of the story, but obviously if you don't understand Japanese, you're not fully going to grasp it unless you go online and read things about it. You're this guy who starts out initially in like a jail cell. I don't know if you're in jail or a mental institution or whatever, and you get a key from your cellmate and you break out, and that's how the story starts. And you're in this small village, and it's a little maze-like in a way in terms of like the corridors and alleyways and stuff you can go down, but it moves quick enough that if you screw up or miss where you're looking to go, you can kind of go back pretty quickly. There is a map, and it's pretty interesting. Everything has these like rendered sort of CG or whatever characters. They look old school, but for the time they must have looked very, very cool. Again, reminiscent of something like D. Not scary, more like a mystery title so far. I'm at the end almost of disc 1, and like I said, I just sat down and sort of got lost in the little world and the atmosphere more so than the story. This game is, I believe it's 2 discs, because one is in my Saturn, and yeah, disc B is right here. I don't have the spine card. It did come with a little manual, so it has some information here, but you can pretty much see on the inside of the manual. That's how the characters look. Obviously in color though. They're not great, but for the time it was probably outstanding how these characters looked in this video game. It's not completely open world in a sense, like let's say Grand Theft Auto where you walk around. Instead, it's more like D or Mansion of the Hidden Souls where you're sort of on a track or on rails in a way. And when you click to go where you want to go or push up to go in that direction, you move in a path that's already predetermined. And then you can look around, but again, it's a predetermined view. So there's like 3 places you can look. You can push left, right, up, and then up again to view it. And I think A picks things up and puts them in your inventory. You can save at any time you want by going into your inventory and using your diary. It's definitely a slower, sort of Myst-like point-and-click type, not point-and-click, but adventure game. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. I think for the $8 I paid for it, and you were to pay 12 and use a walkthrough, you could probably have some fun and at least experience it, because it's so damn expensive otherwise. Or you can, emulate it, or I know there's a lot of ways now on Saturn to get those flash cards, and you can hook your Saturn up with these flash card devices that you can download all the games onto. So there's always other options. I just like having physical media. I guess I'm old-fashioned in that way. But yeah, so I would recommend this if you like D or Mansion of the Hidden Souls. Maybe even Myst, but not as much like Myst. And from what I played, I enjoy it, even with the language barrier, but I would probably recommend the English version if you don't speak Japanese, which I don't. So Guys, let me know if you've played Torico, aka Lunacy, in any form, what you think of it, if you beat it. I think it's only like a 3 or 4 hour game from what I remember reading. So it's not the longest game in the world because it's set what you do, what you have to do to beat the game. It's not like you can go out of those bounds. So as long as you follow the walkthrough and pick up this item and use it at another place that they're telling you to use it, you can advance the story. Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.